Hello everyone, glad to have you join us on this edition of Entertainment News. Welcome to another fantastic time on the show coming to you on Channels Television. I'm Obich Kwasi. Now we'll begin today by taking you to the premiere of the much anticipated Hollywood meets Nollywood movie, Tobi in Lagos. Let's see.
Have you been fighting again?
What the hell was you doing there? It was an accident, all right?
Tobi, I am talking to you.
Crime is like an addiction for you. You keep saying you'll quit.
I am talking.
The highly anticipated premiere of the movie Tobi might have come and gone, but the memories and moments of the red carpet of the event will remain fresh in the minds of celebrities, fans, cast and crew members of the movie. Shortly after the red carpet opened, the night turned out to be not only colourful, but came alive with activities as actors and broad spectrum of guests stumped the Ozone Cinema, Yaba, Lagos.
You know, nervous, excited, calm, relaxed. I'm just practically waiting for you guys to watch the film. And, you know, I was actually walking around Palms today, and I heard two people talking about the film. They didn't even know who I was, and they said, I hope this is not one of those overhyped films that flop. So I'm waiting for people to watch it and tell me what they think about it.
All right, I played the role of Juliet. It wasn't really, every role is challenging, don't get me wrong, but Tobi as a movie and me playing Juliet in Tobi, it's not that challenging to me because I'm playing a role I actually play in real life, a mother, you know, so it was more like relatable, easily relatable to me. So
I expect to see great pictures, great sound, wonderful story, great acting, delivery, beautiful rendition. That's what I expect to see. I'm curious, very, very curious because of the title. Tobi, it sounds Yoruba, and I know it's not a Yoruba movie.
The lead character arrived in Nigeria for the first time only a few days before. Shares his experience playing Tobi.
This was my first lead role in a film, so I had to take on a lot more responsibility with remembering lines and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely have a deep background in acting in America. For me, it wasn't really challenging because I related to the character, and that's why I loved it so much. When I'm 24 now, when I was about 17 or 18, I kind of got rebellious with my parents too, and I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, and I had to learn that you have to listen to your parents because they want what's best for you. So I kind of went through something like that, but not to that extreme that Tobi had to go through. Like, I didn't do anything bad to anybody, but I definitely went through some things. So when I read the script, I said, I love this. This is something that I've been through. It should be easy for me to portray this character.
It's part of a gang.
Get the fuck out of the car! Get the fuck out of the car!
You go out there with your so-called gang.
Mom's ex-boyfriend was from Nigeria, so he used to show me Nigerian movies. I've tried Nigerian food with him before. I really didn't know much until I started doing this movie. And when I did this movie and they told me that it was you know, a Nollywood film, I started doing the research and started seeing what the Nigerian movie culture was like. And I love it. It's similar to America, you know, and you know, I'm learning every day. This is the first time I've been here. I've been here all week, and I'm learning more and more about the culture. And they said, "Would you come back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, yeah, I'll come back." You know, so everybody's been really nice to me. It's been good.
Afterwards, moviegoers gave their verdict on the new flick.
One very good thing I learned is the relationship between father and son. You know, you should be like a friend. You know, apart from the father-son relationship, you should have your son or your kids like your friend. So that's why
I like Tobi, and I like Tobi's girlfriend, and the fact the twist that she got pregnant, that was really kind of cool. And it was a really good movie. I mean, at the end, and the lawyer brother who gave it all for him. Like, I really wish that was real life. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I mean, I enjoyed it.
The movie was quite touching. you know, because it was touching on the issue of family. That is, what would you do if your family, your loved one rather, is in trouble? Will you give up everything? You know, and that was what the movie was about. And that movie actually taught a lot that, you know, when family is everything, you will do anything.
Tobi is an independent movie produced by Nigerian Emmanuel PG.
So our movie industry continues to grow, or so it seems. Okay, now moving on. Red carpet generally are simply awesome times where you get to see our stars work with some of their best outfits, posing and smiling for the camera. So in our next report, we'll take a special look at some of the high points, or what we call the red carpet moments.
The red carpet always comes alive at major events. Not only do we get to see some of our favorite celebrities, we also learn a thing or two about their sense of style. And the most outstanding ones may even start a new fashion trend. The colors, the glamour, the courage and the combination of different accessories that wowed us at some of the recent outings cannot be undermined. Black seemed to be the color of the day at some recent events. The color has a way of bringing out the finest of fair-skinned ladies when matched with bright accessories. Actress Chinyere Winfred stepped out matching her flowing black lace dress with same pattern clutch bag and shining dangling earrings, with her hair styled into her signature afro puff. Finest Chidi Okafo also made black color the center point, and she accessorized it with eye-popping gold necklace.
But just tell me, who are you wearing tonight?
Oh, I'm wearing a Franco Sodi for Bunokri's Journey. He put together this.
The producer of multiple award-winning movie Two Brides and a Baby, Blessing Egbe, gave us the opportunity to view gold from a different perspective. Her makeup was quite daring, leaving us to wonder what we should concentrate on, the makeup or the dress. Speaking on matching outfits, Kenny Sent's best sword tom for her wardrobe choice has got to be this Cortina-typed cover shoe. Ouch! However, she is sporting in a laid-back, classy flowing tube. She almost made it classier by packing up her hair to bring her silver necklace into focus.
I don't know who I'm wearing. She's definitely not a Nigerian. I don't know if it's a she or a he, but I got this from a shop. I liked it. I got it in February. I kept it for the headies.
Almost in opposite direction, Blessing Egbe in a similar styled tube wore her long hair with a bright dangling earring, and of course can afford to leave her neck bare. With bright coloured dress, a mild makeup will do justice. Just as Harriet Agbeni showed up with her bright coloured mosaic dress, leaving us with a cue that the face can actually take a rest from colours if the dress is extra bright. And with that hairstyle, you don't need anything around that neck.
Who are you wearing? Because I'm not going to go without asking. Eclectic by Sasha, of course.
And the self-styled Storm Records First Lady Sasha P won't just take a break from appearing amazing. See her again looking smart in gold and purple. There is so much style to behold on the red carpet. However, we will part by telling you that in as much as we love the eclectic feeling of a beautiful outfit, we know that what is most important is the person wearing the dress and not that beautiful costume.
Always a wonderful time on the red carpet because you get to see all sort of things there. Now, movie, music, comedy, fashion industry in Nigeria no doubt has taken a new dimension, growing on a daily basis. Now, another industry that is not lagging behind is the makeup industry. Now, you would agree with me that a lot is happening there. On our interview segment, we spoke to one of the key players in that industry, taking it to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, Tara Duetoye.
Thank you very much for having us. You've been on for over 14 years now, and from what I've gathered, you've been awarded with several awards. How did this journey start?
Well, I started as an undergraduate, just doing my friends' makeup and just showing them how to do makeup. And then somebody said to me, why don't you start it as a business? and I started to charge for the service. And from charging for the service at the time when people didn't even think it was something that people would be willing to pay for. But I think it was in the positioning. We positioned in the right market. We found people who were exposed enough in terms of exposure, travel. They know what obtains in the international world, and therefore were willing to pay for the service. And starting from that position standpoint, it made it easier for other people to catch up with it.
Now, is it that certain people, like singing for instance, certain people are just gifted, they just know how to sing. Now, would you just call makeup? Is it anybody?
Not anybody can go into. First of all, you have to have the skill. You have to have the skill. Some people learn the skill. Some people have it naturally. There's some people that are born artists. My son, for example, 10-year-old, he draws amazingly, and those things I didn't teach it. It came with him. So there's some people who are arty and some people who are artistic, and they come with it. And a lot of makeup artists, famous makeup artists I know, have that illustration, drawing background. So that it helps.
Now, please tell us. And now, for instance, now you have 2 franchises and branches everywhere. How have you been able to expand what started in the classroom into what it is now?
Well, starting up, you don't know when you break even. Because starting up, you don't even know. You don't have the financial systems in place to be able to say I'm running a profitable business. I only knew about profitable when you say business is profitable when I went to business school. And this was about 4 or 5 years ago. I've run the business based on cash. I'm seeing the cash in. I'm okay with the cash that I'm seeing, but you don't know whether you're running a profitable business. So I didn't know when I started, when I broke even. But as I've grown, there's systems in place. We have a finance department, and they're able to say, okay, this is the most profitable branch, this is the most profitable product, and those informations are easier to get. But back then, I wouldn't have known how to break even.
Your success level shows that you know exactly what you're doing and what you want. Now, what are the skills that are needed to start up, maintain, and sustain a makeup business?
I think it's very important to do a lot of apprenticeship. We don't have that culture in Nigeria, but you need to do apprenticeship. Apprenticeship is learning on the. I worked just before I got to the university, and I was happy that I did. And I'm looking forward to a time where my children will also work every time they get the chance, because the kind of skills that you learn. I didn't know I was a great salesperson until I worked on the shop floor. Today is one of the skills that I think that is God-given. I can sell ice blocks to someone in Eskimo, to an Eskimo or to someone in Iceland, and I didn't know that until I worked on the shop floor. And I worked on the shop floor as a 16-year-old or 17-year-old. I didn't realize the power of makeup, how makeup would transform women and also boost their self-esteem, until I saw how customers responded to the makeup that I did for them on the shop floor. Those are some of the skills that I learned. So, and I remember working in the High Court, in the Lagos High Court, and I knew that I didn't want to be a lawyer. After I left. So some of those things, you bump into some things, some of them are pluses, some of them are minuses, some of them make you know for a fact that this is something you want to do or something you don't want to do. So engage yourself. There are a lot of times people spend playing and having a good time. You will have time to play. There's a lot of time, long life to play. But you need to be able to say to yourself, which time to play, which time to be serious. And I think that apprenticeship is very key in developing certain skills. Sometimes people come and work for us in the organization, and they have very poor people skills. And the question I ask my husband sometimes is, how did this person get to this age without knowing that you have to relate with people in a way that you are likable? You work in an organization and people don't like you. Why? Didn't you know there's something wrong? But what happens is that sometimes when you are interrelating with people, people say to you, oh, the way you look puts people off. Then you now learn how to smile better.
Now, if you had to start again, what would you do differently?
I think I would have worked. I think I would have worked in an institution. Yes, that's what I would have done differently. And I say that a lot because I find that there's a struggle in, I have a desire to build a company that outlives me. I have a desire to build a company that Nigerians can be proud of, that can become international, but yet still Nigerian. I'm looking forward to a company that people will see and say, oh, that's a Nigerian company, but wow, how amazing. It's become what Google is today, or it's become what ExxonMobil is today in the international scene. But the question is, because I didn't have any experience working in a structured environment, I see the struggle within my desire and what I am able to do.
Tara Durotoye right there. Now for a quick entertainment news roundup, check it out.
Akindele, from the Jennifer fame, has tied the knot with her fiancé, Kehinde Oloyede Almaroof. The actress, who began mainstream acting as a teenager in the television soap I Need to Know, springs up a surprise by going ahead with a traditional wedding, which we all know as Nikai, on Thursday, as opposed to the earlier announced date on Saturday, the May 26th. A close associate of the family confirmed that she was actually wedded. A big congratulations to the newly wedded couples. Now, controversial Nigerian frontline singer D'banj has starred in a new short movie produced by Kanye West. The movie, titled Cruel Summer, stars the former multiple award-winning Mohit singer alongside his new label mate Pusha T, Mr. Hudson, Big Sean and Tiana Taylor. Cruel Summer is the second short film by West after the critically successful Runaway, and was screened during a splashy party on Wednesday night during the Cannes Film Festival. The 30-minute short flick stars fellow good artist Kid Cudi as a car thief who falls for a blind Arabian princess. Now, inspirational singer Nicolai has revealed in a brief chat why she's been away from the music front row for a while now. The singer, who got married recently, explained that she's been very busy lately working on some new joints that will be released soon. She also made it clear that being married has had a positive influence on her career. I've never felt this way before.
In the morning, your body wakes up, but your mind doesn't. Reach for a cup of Lipton Yellow Label. Enjoy the great taste. Let the natural theanine switch on your mind.
Come on, light up, light up, light up. Get up to the beat. Come on, light up, light up, light up. Let's get up on our feet. Get up on our feet. Come on, light up.
Lipton Yellow Label. Switch on.
At this point, we'll take a musical break. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Since you went away, your presence I'm missing, my reason for living. You took along with you, baby. I'm wishing, hoping and thinking you come back soon. I will give up anything, give up everything just to hear from you. So write me a love song, send me a letter. Tell me you love me, and I'll be okay. And baby, I'm wishing, hoping and thinking, just say that you love me, and I'll be okay. So write me a love song, send me a letter. Tell me you love me, and I'll be okay. Baby, I'm wishing, hoping and thinking, just say that you love me, okay. I can still smell your perfume. Girl, if I only knew to be this way. I packed my bags in a hurry, catch a plane or a train just to be with you. 'Cause seems like forever since you've been gone. And even though you say that you're coming home soon, I try to convince myself that everything's still okay. 'Cause it's been 70 long days, 70 long nights since you went away. And I haven't heard from you, not a letter saying you're okay. Is this what love is supposed to be? Is there something missing that I cannot see? Meanwhile, I'm standing right here waiting for you to write me a love song. Send me a letter. Tell me you love me, and I'll be okay. Baby, I'm wishing, you love me, I'll be okay. I've built my wall around you, I place no one above you. My heart is in your hands. 'Cause each and every moment, I love the way you love me. I've gotta find a way to keep it going strong. Every minute, every hour of every day, my love's so undying. I got to keep on trying and hope that my baby come back soon. Oh, yeah. Write me a love song, send me good leather. Just say the word I love you and I'll be so okay. See, I'm dying for your love and your love song. Send me a letter, tell me you love me, and I'll be okay. And baby, I'm wishing, thinking, to say that you love. Oh, baby, I'm dying for your loving, I'm needing for your hugging. There'll be no love without you, there'll be no me without you. I'm nobody without you, baby, baby, baby. Send me your letter, tell me you love me. I'm dying inside, I know I got to be a man and a strong. Say that you love me.
Welcome back. Now to look at the foreign stories. Protest against upcoming Lady Gaga's concert in the city of Jakarta recently. But let's find out why.
Hundreds of members of Muslim groups in Jakarta held a protest against an upcoming Lady Gaga concert in the city on Friday, May the 25th, 2012. The protesters gathered in front of Jakarta's Justice, Political and Human Rights Ministry, holding placards, posters and flags. We cannot accept this. We're the Muslim majority and we must reject this, protest leader Ayub Najim said. Previously, Indonesia's second largest Muslim group, Muhammadiyah, also released a statement against the pop star's concert. Earlier this month, police said they refused a permit for Lady Gaga to perform in the Indonesian capital over security concerns after Islamic groups voiced strong objections to her vulgar style. But Indonesian National Police said they are still discussing it, and organizers said it will go ahead on June the 3rd. The question of whether we would cancel the concert in the worst-case scenario, we actually do not dare to speculate about that because we are still continuing to coordinate and communicate with all relevant parties so this concert can be run properly and smoothly. Indonesia, a secular state, has the world's largest population of Muslims, as well as significant minorities of Christians, Buddhists, and Hindus.
Okay, before we round up this segment, let's see some updates on the ongoing Cannes Film Festival in France.
The ongoing 2012 edition of the Cannes Film Festival in France continued with the screening of The Cosmopolis on last Friday. Twilight star Robert Pattinson stars as a ruthless billionaire on a journey to self-destruction in this Canadian director David Cronenberg's flick. Pattinson, alongside other cast and crew members, strutted the red carpet in style, waving to fans and journalists alike before the screening of the film, which is competing for the festival's top prize to be awarded on the 27th of May. The raving actor played high-finance wonderkid Eric Parker, obsessed with the idea of crossing New York during heavy traffic and roadblocks to get a haircut.
I think you acquire information and turn it into something awful. What does it mean to...
Reaction to the film from the Cannes audience was mixed, with bloggers and critics taking to Twitter to offer their initial reactions. In similar style, Nicole Kidman led out fellow cast and crew members of The Paperboy on the red carpet as the movie premiered at the festival. The Oscar-winning actress signed autographs for waiting fans as she arrived in an open-back wine dress. The 44-year-old says she found some of her most rewarding roles in low-budget, independently produced movies, even if the star had to do her own hair and makeup owing to budget constraints. Notable for arresting scenes of sex, violence and urination, the adaptation of a Peter Dexter novel has the Australian Oscar winner playing trailer trash bombshell Charlotte Bless, who is obsessed with a man on death row with whom she exchanges letters. She's drawn into a newspaper investigation into the prisoner, who may have been wrongfully convicted, triggering a frantic series of sexual encounters, humorous exchanges and a dangerous game of violence and death in the Florida swamps.
Would you mind putting up the windows? Just gonna mess my hair.
All right, that's the much we can take today. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Ogi Chikosi. Thank you and goodbye.